The main market indices are collapsing and we see many stocks melting down, losing their support levels. And today, we see the SPY trading around our major support area, a critical inflection point which I have been warning you guys about for a few days now. Now, you may ask, but Nathan, what about now, right now? Since we have reached a turning point, is it time to reverse and go back up? What if we keep falling? Well, as always, we are gonna base our studies on technical evidence, without guesswork or assumptions, without inciting panic or euphoria over here. We are gonna analyze the market as it is, because that's what we do every single day here at the Finance Hydra channel. Welcome to my channel. My name is Nathan. It's a pleasure to see you guys over here. So let's start our analysis looking at the SPY ETF, which right now is trading around a crystal clear double support level. 586, the previous top level, now a crystal clear support level, and of course the 21-day EMA, the exponential moving average on the daily chart. This double support level is a very important inflection point for the SPY, mid-term speaking, because by losing it, we are gonna trigger a crystal clear reversal on the daily chart. We're gonna lose a very important support level, and in this scenario, SPY could seek lower support levels like the $565, which was a previous top level, a previous support level again, another example of the principle of polarity in technical analysis, and that the 565 is not only a support level, it is a double support area made by the 565 and of course the 21-week EMA. This is gonna be our most important long-term support level if the SPY actually reverses the uptrend by losing its double support level on the daily chart. Well, the next double support area on the weekly chart is going to be our next stop. So it feels like it is now or never for the SPY, because only by materializing a crystal clear bullish reaction around this support area, we will have a chance of avoiding this bearish scenario and continue the bullish bias. Meanwhile, we see the QQQ on the verge of reversing the bullish bias as well. If we see a very good, solid, nearly miraculous bullish reaction next week, fantastic. This could be the bottom signal we need on the QQQ for it to continue the bullish bias again. In addition to this key point, we see a purple trend line connecting the previous support levels on the QQQ. So there is still a chance that it's going to react and continue the bullish bias. But right now, unfortunately, we don't see any technical evidence suggesting a bottom signal. If we do see one, fantastic, but so far there is none. By losing the support area, the QQQ has another technical support level at 485, alright? In this scenario, well, most of our stocks are going to correct very sharply as well. Of course, a correction of this magnitude is not enough to reject or reverse the long-term bullish bias. The QQQ is still inside this ascending channel, so tech stocks are still long-term speaking bullish, but a mid-term correction could bring some volatility on the market, and of course our stocks are going to seek their next support levels. For instance, Nvidia is right now losing the 144 support level. It is struggling to break the 21-day EMA, which is very good, alright, because the moving average is a reliable support level for us to work with, but so far there is no meaningful bottom signal here yet. We see the price stabilizing above a support level, that's very good, but we don't see a technical evidence suggesting a bottom signal yet. What's more, Nvidia is going to report earnings next week, precisely in 5 days, alright? So the volatility will certainly increase in this scenario, but in order for Nvidia to continue the bullish bias, it has to trigger another bullish pivot point, meaning a bullish bias, a bull trend is made of higher highs, higher lows, right? So it has to break the 149 in order to continue the uptrend and seek higher levels. This is gonna be a very good movement, but so far there is no technical evidence suggesting a bullish scenario yet. Of course, we have yet to lose the 21-day EMA as well in order to materialize a crystal clear bearish reversal. So again, just like the SPY, just like the QQQ, Nvidia is trading around a very dangerous inflection point. It all depends on how it will react from here. And Tesla is looking quite similar, but it is more bullish, all right? It is clearly more bullish than SPY, than QQQ, than Nvidia, because we are still far away from the 21-day EMA. We are struggling to break the $313 support level. We are making a bullish reaction today, all right? Unlike the broad market, we see a very strong bullish reaction in Tesla. Now you may ask, Nathan, is this bullish reaction enough for us to believe that Tesla will materialize a bottom signal and continue the bullish bias, making another higher high, higher low? It is possible, all right, it is very possible, but one single candlestick alone is still not enough. We gotta see a better, meaningful bullish reaction next week because, as far as I'm aware, Tesla is stabilizing its price near last week's high. And in this scenario, after going up roughly 30% last week, we are stabilizing. This movement is totally normal. Now, you may ask, but Nathan, what if I buy Tesla over here, set a tight stop loss below today's low, all right, and aim for the $384 or next technical resistance level? That's a plausible trade. Totally plausible trading idea. In fact, that's a quite solid trading plan. In my humble opinion, I prefer to see the prices, any price, right? Tesla, Nvidia, any stock closer to a crystal clear support level like the 21-day EMA. Because when we see Tesla reacting around a relatively weak support level like the $313, while the indices are still dropping, it is just not my thing, all right? I prefer trading near a support level, but with a solid trading plan, everything is possible, all right? Absolutely everything. And of course, for those of you who wanna like to trade with me, who would benefit from my personal help with your trades and your investments, and wanna learn once and for all the trading strategies I use and how to apply them in your daily life, well, know that registration for the Finance Hydra VIP mentorship program is open until Sunday. All right, until Sunday. After that, next week, we're gonna start our meetings. We will keep in close contact and I will assist you on a day-to-day basis to help you optimize your results and learn how to trade and invest professionally. It is a 6-week program and it will be fantastic. Just take a look at my website. The link is in this video's description and join me, trade with me. You are more than welcome to join our mentorship program. Now back to Tesla. It is looking quite good right now, but we are still far away from many support levels. I would like to see Tesla closer to the support area, but we'll see, right? If we actually confirm this bullish idea, fantastic. Tesla could seek the $384 next. On the weekly chart, we see this key point as a crystal clear technical resistance level right now. After that, there is the all-time high, $414. Let's see if Tesla will trigger a sharper correction or not. Meanwhile, we see AMD losing a very important support level, this purple trend line, which is better seen on the weekly chart, all right? By losing this purple trend line, AMD suggests a stronger bearish reversal chart structure on the weekly chart. And in this case, we could seek the $121 again. Of course, if you ask me, there is still time for a reaction, alright? Because this key point, this support area, guys, remember, it is a support area, alright? It is not a very specific magic number that AMD will hit and recover and reverse. Because some people really, as crazy as this sounds, some people really expect me that kind of analysis, alright? Nathan, where is the next support level? And if I fail to say, guys, Nvidia is going to drop all the way down to 139.72, and then we're gonna see a recovery, and then you will sell around $150.71 precisely, and then you will capture the next bearish leg, right? Some people really expect that I will say very specific numbers, guys. This is crazy, and the most important of all, trading is reactive. It is not predictive. We don't know what's going to happen next, but we can react properly to what we see and use a good risk management in order for us to be profitable traders, profitable investors, all right? There is not a single tool in technical analysis, fundamental analysis, tape reading, etc. There is not a single tool that can help you predict the future. If such tool exists, oh my god, that would be phenomenal, but it doesn't. All right, it simply doesn't. It is crazy that some people really expect me to say that it is gonna find a bottom here and then a top here, and then this is crazy. I'm not here for that, and of course, most people understand that this is not going to happen, but still, it is quite scary, all right? Of course, this channel is so good. It's so good because the content itself is so complex, is so dense, all right, that most people can't stand watching my videos for more than 5 minutes. And this is great because the content is a natural filter. The content kind of repels idiots in the first 5 minutes. So, which reminds me, if you're still watching this video after 12 minutes, my dear friend, subscribe to this channel because I want more people like you in this channel, right? People who understand that the market is not easy. We gotta work very hard in order to understand its movement, in order to see the most important inflection points, and of course, how to react properly. So consider subscribing to this channel, join our community, and click the like button to support me as well. Your support means a lot. Believe me, it does mean a lot. So click the like button to show some support. Thank you very much, and now let's continue our analysis. Okay, so AMD is around a support area. Okay, a support area. Maybe it is gonna react next week. If it does, great. But if it doesn't, well, by losing the 132, the 121 is going to be our next technical support level. And today we see Palantir going up 9%, all right? So this is incredible. It is totally frustrating. The previous top signal this one gave us, because yesterday Palantir triggered this spinning top candlestick pattern by closing below its low, all right? I told you guys that there was still another interesting price action occurring over here on the 1 hour chart, but the most important thing of all is that we are rejecting this top signal on the daily chart, all right? So, and this is another classic example of how we work here in this channel, all right? We only I always tell you guys, trade only when there's confirmation, all right? Second, know where your stop loss is gonna be along with your target, because if you don't know these two key points before you enter the trade, you are doing wrong. It is totally wrong, all right? You are just counting on your own luck, and we hate counting on our own luck in this channel. So please always know these things before you place the trade. And this is another classic example of how important stop losses are, because right now, we are breaking and closing above yesterday's high and this spinning top's high as well, rejecting the possibility of a top signal. This is a classic bear trap and another good example of how important it is to use risk management, because as far as I know, Palantir could just continue to rise and seek higher levels because the trend is incredibly bullish. Another thing, here in this channel, we are trend followers, all right? We like to follow the trend. I tell you guys, if you want to go against the trend, fantastic, all right? As long as you have a solid trading plan, fantastic. But if you don't, it is extremely dangerous. Even when you do have a crystal clear good trading plan, by going against the trend, the odds will be against you as well. This is a classic example of how we work here in this channel. And if you want to have access to more trading ideas, just take a look at the 5% project. The link to my Telegram channel is in this video's description as well. And now some of you guys have been asking about the Magnificent 7. So let's take a look at a few of them. Microsoft, by losing the previous support level at $415, is going to reject the idea of a bullish pivot point and trigger a bearish leg to the next technical support level at 408. There is not a single meaningful bullish reaction yet. We could see one next week, but so far it is looking very bearish. It is below the 21-day EMA again, so it is not that good. Amazon is back to the moving average. We don't see a bottom signal yet, so we could lose this key point next week. But if we see a crystal clear bullish candlestick pattern above the support level, great. Maybe Amazon will be a buy again. Now, Apple, below the moving average, we don't see any meaningful bullish reaction right here, right now, suggesting a reversal. We are trying to reject yesterday's bullish candle, but there is still hope, right? Because we are still above many interesting support levels like the $221. And when we look at the weekly chart, we are right above the 21-week EMA. So there is still hope for a bullish reaction next week. But it is important to see Apple leaving this moving average behind on the daily chart so it can actually confirm a bullish thesis for us. Now, SOFI, you guys are so worried about SOFI because this one simply went up too much, too fast, all right? And when it goes up, you guys are worried, anxious, stressed because a pullback could be very dangerous. When it is dropping, you guys are also worried, anxious, and stressed because, well, because it is dropping, it is obvious. Well, guys, as far as I know, any pullback to the 21-day EMA would be acceptable, a healthy pullback. If we see SOFI losing the moving average, alright, maybe the situation will get a little bit more dangerous. Maybe we're gonna see a top signal on the weekly chart, suggesting a sharper correction to the moving average on the weekly chart, a pullback of roughly 30%. That would be quite upsetting, I know, but we gotta wait for a better bearish reaction over here before saying that SOFI is a buy, because for now it is still bullish. It is maintaining the bullish bias. It is incredible. This rally is insane. Any pullback would be expected. Possibly another buying opportunity, just like on MicroStrategy. Guys, insanely bullish momentum. Only if MicroStrategy loses this key point around $321, we are gonna see a decent bearish reaction suggesting a pullback, possibly to the 265 again. What's more, when we analyze the 1-hour chart, we see possible bearish pivot point. Therefore, what's the most important support level to watch? $321.70. Only by losing this key point, MicroStrategy will trigger a sharper pullback ahead. As long as we stay above this key point, the bullish bias will remain intact, period. Almost 20 minutes now, guys. I highly appreciate your support, your audience. Remember to subscribe to this channel and click the like button as well. Join the Finance Hydra VIP mentorship program for more insights, for more help on your trade, on your strategies, on your investments. Thank you very much, my friends. See you guys Monday. Stay safe. Bye-bye.